Okay, this is the project. It is a website and a CLI command line application, command line interface application built with vanilla CSS, vanilla HTML, vanilla JavaScript, and vanilla NodeJs. What do I mean by vanilla JavaScript, vanilla HTML, vanilla CSS, vanilla NodeJs? I mean this project is built from scratch with no framework, no CDN, no libraries, no NPM, no yarn, no third-party code, no copy and pasting someone else's code. All was built from scratch. And the purpose of building this project for me was to relearn again and to see how deep I understand the basics of vanilla CSS, vanilla HTML, vanilla JavaScript, and vanilla NodeJs. I will not bore you by reading over this project, but one thing I want to point out here is this here. It says the front end is built with vanilla HTML, vanilla CSS, vanilla JavaScript. No NPM, no dependency, no package.json, no frameworks, no libraries, and no CDN. And the backend is vanilla JavaScript and pure Node.js. No NPM, no dependency, no package.json, no frameworks, and no library. Now, I will not be able to go over the entire project. I would only go over part of the CLI. But if you have questions, if you wonder what this project does, here are some of the functionalities of the project. It has registration, authentication, authorization, email notifications, text notification, emailing, testing, shopping cart, ordering, credit and debit card payment and charges, placing orders, reviewing orders, updating cards, updating card item, order record and receipt, and much more. Now to see it, we just get to the point. So I will follow the instruction and clone the repository as I move forward to it. So let's do it. Here I will copy it and go to my terminal. I'm going to go to my desktop. If there's anything, I'll remove it. Now we will clone it. It's getting cloned, and now is the directory here, and those are the code. This is the code. Now I want to get something clear before I begin to explain a little bit about this project, especially the requirement to understand the CLI for this project. To be able to understand the CLI of this project, you must be able to understand Unix system command line, especially the main page. Now, what do I mean by Unix system command line, especially the main page? First, let's see one example here. Here, I'm in a directory called MVC. And if I want to list the file or directory in the MVC directory, I can type ls. Now, if I want to know what really this ls command does, I will go for the main page like this and type ls. If I press enter, that's what I see. This is exactly what I mean by understanding Unix command line, especially the main page. That means you have to be able to look at a screen like this and understand what is going on. This is the main page for the ls command. Now you see few things here like such as names, synopsis, descriptions, and they also list the available options here. So this is the requirement. Being able to understand this one is a requirement for the CLI I'm about to present to you. Okay, now this out of our way, let's go to the project. Now we go back here and follow the instructions. It says we should CDN the directory here, and here we are here. We are CDN here. And it says we should run this command. Okay, we can run the command. First, I will actually switch to the dev branch, for example, like that. And then we run this code here, node index. Again, here you don't see anything like npm install or yarn install. As I explained already, this project does not use npm, it does not use yarn, it does not use any package management, any library, and nothing like that. It is written from scratch, so you don't need that. That's why you do not see it here. Now I will follow the instruction and run this one like this, and here we see it. It says CLI and server are listening on port 3000, and it has front end, CLI, CLI admin, login, and logout. The purpose of this video is not to go through the whole project. Actually, I will go only partially on the CLI part of this project. However, you can also view the front end. For example, if I want to see the front end, as the command line says, I can type front end in directly like this here. Front end. And here is the front end of this project. And here, as I said earlier, is built only with vanilla CSS, vanilla HTML, and vanilla JavaScript. If you even want, you may view the source code of this page. So to view it, I can even check it to see, to press like this. So this is all the code for this page here. I know it's short, but there isn't much to see here. So since this front end is now our goal, I'm not going to go here and explain it. We can do it another time. But let's go back to the CLI for which we're here. So I'm going to clear the page. I'm going to go back here and go back here again here. Here I can type the main page like this, and I see the list of commands for this CLI. Now I can use many of them. If I want to use, for example, I want to use users or statistics, I can type the stats. There is the main page for the start command. If I want to type the menu here, I will type the menu. This is the main page for the menu here. The same as for users like this, and the same as for orders like this, and there are many commands. This project, the CLI of this project, has little over about 800 commands, and I won't be able to go over through all of them, but I'll focus on a few of them, especially the order one, to show a little bit about what this project is about. First, let's try to see the menu first. I will type a menu here like this here, and it tells me if I want to load the menu, I should use this command here. So I will go with menu like this and load. This is the menu. Those are the indexes, the code, the types, and names, and quantity. Again, this is a CLI for a pizza delivery company. So here are the name of the pizza that's available in the store, and those are the quantity available in storage in that specific store. So this is the menu. Now if I wanted to have want to see more detail about a specific menu here, I can go back to my menu again, main page like this here, and I see this type here. I can use that type here if I wanted to, or I use that T if I wanted to. But let's use type for now because it's easier to read.
So I will go back to menu and load again. Load here like this. And suppose I want to view this specific type. So now I go to menu and I type like this here, type. And I will type query like this here. And this is the query pizza. Those are all the toppings of that pizza. And the pizza also comes in 4 sizes: small, medium, large, extra large, with each of the prices here. So that's enough for the menu. Now let's go back to orders. Those orders here. Now if I want to load the orders, I have to go to load here. As you see the load right here. I will type the orders like this here and load. Now it tells me you must be logged in to do this. Let's go back to our thing again here. Go back to our thing here. Oh, now we see the CLI here and the login here. They say we should log in with this username and password. So now let's type login first. And then let's put our username, which is that phone number 612-207-1306 here. And then put that password in. There we go. Now we are logging. Now it's a welcome app administrator. You can see as well, whenever a user is added in, a record is kept. The date the user is added on, the date on in which the user was added, and how long ago. So the user was added about 2 years, 2 months, 2 days ago, today, as for now. Now let's go to our orders again here, like this here. Now if you want to list the orders, we have to use our load. So far, this is all the orders in the application. There could be thousands of orders, but for the sake of this video, we choose only 5 orders, 6 orders, few of them. Now that's the list of orders. What if you want to have specific details about this order? Well, we can do that. If I go back to order here again, if you go to the main page of the order here, this is the order here. And this order, we can get an order by ID. We should get it ID like this. That means put a dash get and dash ID, the equal sign, and the order ID. We can do that to get the details for that order. Now let's go back to our order again, like this here. And let's do go to follow what we just saw, get ID, and this is the ID of the order we're looking for. Now if you type it like this here, that's what we get. So this is the order like that. This is we see in the object here. Now, but if you go back to our order like this as well, we also see this option here. You put the order here, you can put like data.json, data.depth equal, and the depth level. So let's try and see what we'll get here like this here. If I do like this here, JSON, depth like this here, let's try 0. Now we see a single thing here. So this one, what it does, it helps us zoom into this object, into the order object. If the zoom level is 0, we just see the whole picture. I mean, like the upper level of it, which is an object. We don't see more details. If we wanted to zoom in a little bit, maybe like level 1, now we see the orders. Now we see the ID here, the order number, the product, which is the item belonging to this order, the price, the total price of the order, and the card that you use for payment method. And if I want to zoom in a little bit, I type 2 here. Now we see the card here. Now this is the card number, this is the card code, this is the expiration date, this is the name of the card, the type of card, like that. And this is the item of the order. And this one is an array of 4 objects, and each of those objects is an item of the order. If you want, we can zoom it deeper again, like 3 here. Now we see the item now. Now the first item, for example, here is the prairie pizza. The size is small. The toppings is an array, and the pricing is an object. If we want to see this one as well, we can even zoom in a little more. I can put 4 like that. Now we see everything now. Now the first item in this product, here, the other product is the prairie, and those are the toppings here. And this is the pricing, the price here, the quantity, the item, the subtotal, taxing, tax center. So basically, there's many things you can do to view the specific order. One other thing I want to point out as well is if I go back to, for example, order here again, here we have order, getter. We also have those other options like card and shipping and product. Now let's see what I do. So we go back here again. We remove this one here. If I put card here like that, see? Now that's the card that's associated with this order. If I want to add shipping as well, like this here. Now this is the shipping address that's associated with this order here. Now also if I wanted to add like this, like product, like this here, if I wanted to. See, let me go back like this here. And go here, product, like that. Now those are the items in the order. So I could go on and on, but this is the basics for this specific thing. You can do live with users as well, but this is enough. I don't want to make that video too long, but there are many things you can do with it. And this is the terminal, but one thing I'm not able to show is that you can even be here and send this order over the wire. Email them. You can email it or send it to a completely different server. We're using TCP, but this one I don't want to get into more details here. But that is the basic of this project. If you have any questions, please let me know. I built it once. I haven't refactored the code yet. I can look at it again, but that's it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Again, that was the purpose of this project, was to relearn again the basics of HTML, JavaScript, CSS, and pure Node.js with no framework, no libraries, no third-party code, no npm, no JSON, no yarn, and no CDN, nothing. So, thank you.